Hello YouTube and fellow DC Comic fans! I'm Kelly One Shot, and today we're going to do a quick little channel update, let you know a little bit about what's going on with the channel, what to expect moving forward from here, and I do want to start this off by letting you know about some unfortunate information. So, unfortunately, over the last week or so, Comic Book Legion, the website that I am a member of and contributor to, has shut down shop. We just weren't garnishing enough views on the content, and we didn't have enough content creators to keep this ship afloat. I don't want to place any blame. I was really trying my hardest, and my content was really getting a good amount of views, and it gets a good amount of views on the YouTube channel as well. But unfortunately, that website is closed down, and that's where I was receiving my free early review copies. I do still go down each Wednesday and I buy my comic books at my local comic book shop because I like to support the industry and I like to support my community and my local comic book shop. So I can reach out, talk to the people who are in my local community about comic books, and really have a place that you can go to and communicate with like-minded people and share and bounce ideas off of. So like I said, unfortunately, I was receiving the early copies that was allowing me to do the content over the weekend and releasing it first thing Wednesday morning as soon as I wake up, as I'm getting ready to go to work. Because of that, basically I have to either buy my comic books online digitally so I can get them as soon as they're available and try to create that content, which is going to be really hard for me to do because my job does require me to be at work at 5 in the morning. I have to wake up at 3 a.m. to get in there and to go out and get to my job and do what I gotta do to make the money that I, live on. So, the Explored and Explained series, when I do upload those videos, they're gonna be either a day late, a few hours late, or several days late. So that's some content that's going to get pushed back a little bit, and within the Explored and Explained series, I was basically letting you know how the comic book happened, what that meant for the overall content, what that meant for the past stories, little subtle details and hints that are being referenced, and I was just kind of exploring and explaining the individual comic book and how that relates to the series and the overall DC Comics universe. You guys really love that series. I get several hundred views to several thousand views each time I upload one of those videos, but as the analytics show, each time I release one of them later or a few days later, the views on those content is a lot less than it is when I release it first thing in the morning. And typically I was the first person out every Wednesday morning on any book that I covered. I cover Batman, Justice League, Flash, Flash Forward, and several other random comics like Nightwing and some one-shot issues here and there, and obviously Doomsday Clock, Heroes in Crisis, things like that I was covering. But if you've been a member of this website and this YouTube channel for a long time, then you do know and remember the Dramatic Comic Book Reading Series, since before my gender transition when this was the Keith One Shot channel. So basically this whole YouTube channel was built on the Dramatic Comic Book Reading Series. I gained my 1,000 subscribers on the Dramatic Comic Book Reading Series, where I would do character voice acting, I would do narration, and I would tell the story as it's happening, and I would present it in a way that brought the comic book to life. And you guys seem to really enjoy that content, and I really enjoyed making the content. Though it did kind of burn me out because it is a lot more time consuming and a lot more involving to do those videos and a lot more editing than it is to do the Explored and Explained series, which is one of the reasons I kind of switched over to that, because there has been over the last several years of my life a lot of things going on, like my gender transition that I started 14 months ago, and I'm very proud about that, and I'm really happy with my results, and I can't wait to keep continuing that process. So basically, I'm probably going to be moving into doing the Dramatic Reading Series again, because with that, I can do old content, I can do new content, I can do content that just came out, give it a few days to rest for you guys to get out there and enjoy it, and then I can bring the comic book to life, so that way we can do what we love to do. And ultimately, I was getting more views and more subscribers when I was doing the Dramatic Comic Book Reading Series, so I'm gonna have fun doing that again, and I will still be doing some Explored and Explained series, as well as you've seen me just randomly over the time upload random gameplay videos. Right now I'm playing Halo Reach because it just came out on the Master Chief Collection. I'm playing through that with my younger brother Big Sean, and we're having a lot of fun because we loved that game 10 years ago. You know what I mean? We were playing that game so much, and now it's out again, it's new and it's exciting, and we've been having a lot of fun with that. So you're going to be seeing, it's like 13 missions or something like that. We're going to be playing that. We're going to be uploading it to the channel. I also, like you've noticed if you've been a member of this channel, I do occasionally do these little update videos to let you guys know what's happening in my transition. if there's a specific topic that I want to reference or bring up or communicate about, I make a video about it. Just a few days ago, I actually got my first laser hair removal on my face, which is going to be like one of 8 to 10 sessions, and it's going to involve some electrolysis. I'm probably going to make a video talking about that in more detail, and that content might not be for you, but there are people who do come to my channel to watch my specifically transgendered content. There might be overlapping fans, but I do realize that this is ultimately a comic book YouTube channel, and that's why most of you guys are here, right? And that's still going to keep happening. That's still going to keep coming. But there's going to be an awkward growing period, ultimately, where I try to figure things out. I'm still going to try to find a new comic book source, so that way I can get these reviews early. I'm going to try to reach out to DC Comics and see what I can do, as over the last 2 years of me doing this channel, I have been able to talk to several content creators, both writers like Scott Snyder and Joshua Williamson, Tom King. I've been able to talk to Howard Porter Jr., several people, not too specifically, Steve Orlando, because he's actually from my local area. But these are several people that I've been able to talk to. So I'm hoping that maybe through that and through everything, I'm able to convince DC Comics to just provide me specifically with those books. Because at the end of the day, even though I was a part of these websites, I was looking out for number one. You have to always look out for number one. And that's the Kelly One Shot channel. And my views do get pretty good. You guys do seem to like it. You seem to respond. You seem to keep coming back. And I want you to keep coming back because I enjoy this. When you guys comment, I love talking to you guys. I love you guys when you call me out on things that I either missed, forgot, or misspoke on, or things that I just legitimately didn't know about. Because that's what this is for us to learn, for us to gain information, both myself and you guys. Because I love explaining things to you guys, but that doesn't mean that I'm perfect, and that doesn't mean that I ever knew everything. So I really enjoy doing this. It's a lot of fun, and it gives me purpose, it gives me joy, and it's something that I really love to do, so I can actually talk to people who love Batman and Flash, and all DC Comics as a whole. So that content is going to keep coming out. We're going to figure out how that content is going to keep coming out, and this channel is going to keep pushing forward, and we're going to keep growing, because I want to make this into something that's bigger than it currently is. And, yeah, basically, right now I'm just kind of rambling. I'm kind of going on and on, but that's what's going on the channel right now. We're figuring things out. We're probably going to make a return for the dramatic comic book reading series. Explored and Explained will be a few days late. It happens. Like I said, there's going to be more trans content, so, if you're not here for that, if you're against that or whatever, that's on you, man. But I am going to keep doing that because there's several things that I want to do. I want to talk about the laser. Soon I'm going to be getting my legally name change there. My name is actually Taylor. I never told you guys that in the channel. I don't think that I told you that in the channel, but I used to be Keith and now I'm Taylor. Kelly is just kind of like a placeholder name that I used for a little while, but we're going to keep the channel the Kelly One Shot channel. Either way, like I said, there's going to be a lot of different things I'm going through. I'm going to be going through gender reassignment surgery, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Fun surgery, yay! But yeah, I digress. I'm just kind of ranting. Either way, I love and support you guys who do come for any reason that you do come here. And I love talking to you guys, so I hope that you stay. If you like the content, then like and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. If you have any resources, honestly, I would love to reach out to them because I want to keep going with the Explored and Explained series. I had a lot of fun doing that and talking about these comic books. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. As always, I'm your host, Kelly One Shot. You take care, have a great day, and goodbye!